Really, for the last 40 years, neurosurgery has relied on the surgical microscope. What this technology does is basically replaces the surgical microscope with a very small camera that is moved by a robotic arm so that the surgical workflow, the ergonomics of the surgery, the surgical movement, the efficiency of those movements are much improved in doing a very, very complicated operation. Cedars is really at the forefront of this technology. I think we were one of the first hospitals in Southern California to acquire this technology. So the big advantage now is that we can use it routinely and really provide that very critical and important information on all of our patients.
The Synaptive device is very unique. It's a high magnification camera that lets us see what we're operating on from a different view. And it allows us to see things that we can't see with the microscope. We have a broader field, we have a far larger depth of field, and we're seeing things we can't see before. I think our surgery is better, and I think my patients are benefiting from it.
The traditional way of operating is just looking down the scope and having a narrow field of view. This way, surgery is done the way it should be. You're relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed, your neck is straight, and you can visualize everything.
One of the great things about the Synaptive device, it provides an incredible image in the operating room that everyone can see. So the techs are prepared to hand us the correct instruments. Everyone gets to see what we're doing. It makes the surgery, I think, safer, and it makes the surgery more educational.
Annie Crow, diagnosed with a brain tumor when she was just a teen. 10 years after her surgery, she suddenly lost motor skills in her left arm. The tumor was back.
Would I lose some of my ability in my hand? Would I lose some more weakness on my left side? So that was the scary part. A lot of people don't realize how important they are until they're gone. You can't just put your hair up in a ponytail. You can't zip your jacket. You can't tie your shoes.
Tiffany's neurosurgeon, Dr. Ian Lee, knew this new color-coded technology was essential for a successful surgery.
In Tiffany's case, we knew that the tumor was very close to her motor fibers, and so we had to be extra cautious. By knowing where the white matter tracts are, it really does give us a very good idea of where the danger lies.
And now?
Everything that they could see was removed, and I don't have permanent weakness at this point.
Show me.
I can squeeze your hand pretty tight.
That's pretty strong.
I can touch all my fingers together, something I couldn't do 2 weeks ago.
For brain surgeons at Henry Ford and elsewhere, this is only the beginning.
We're living in probably the most exciting age ever in the history of neurosurgery. The technology of tomorrow, I think we're closer to Star Trek than we've ever been before.
This is very good news for the 78,000 brain tumor cases expected to be diagnosed this year, according to the American Brain Tumor Association. Clayton, the day before surgery, she couldn't zip up her jacket. The day after, she could.
It becomes a death sentence. I had a close friend who just passed away 2 weeks ago from a brain tumor, and there's little research around this, little money that goes to this area. This is a huge frontier.